Good morning, guys. So I thought I would vlog today. It is 10:15 in the morning. We have just been hanging out. I have my niece and my nephew here today. There's my niece and my nephew is, I think, crawling around in my room. Can we share? I'll be right back. Back to what I was saying. I am watching my niece and my nephew today, and I thought I'd bring you guys along because one of the questions, the kids are gonna be loud. Anyways, one of the questions I get a lot is, are you gonna be a stay-at-home mom once all kids are in school, or what's your plan? And obviously I don't know my future, I don't know exactly, but I know what I would like to do, or know what, like, the path that I kind of want to go down. So right now, Jane is the only one in school. Jane is 7, she's in 1st grade. And Jackson goes to a pre-K only 1 day a week, and then Piper's home with me. Then I also watch my niece and my nephew a few times a month, or maybe like once a week. This month, February, has been a lot more, but so I watch them as well while my brother and sister-in-law work too. So I do have my hands full, and I do consider myself a stay-at-home mom, obviously, but I also work, and I also make money through YouTube here and through Instagram, and I also teach dance. So as far as dance go right now, I don't know about like summertime or next year. I make enough money teaching classes to cover the cost of all of Jane's classes and Piper's class. So Jane takes 4 hours a week and Piper takes 1 hour a week. And so I don't necessarily get paid to teach, but I do, the girls get free tuition. So that obviously helps a lot. And I just really enjoy teaching. So it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I don't know about the summertime or even next year how many classes I'll be teaching, but that's where we are right now. And then again, maybe when the kids are all in school, I can pick up more or do less or whatever. And then as far as YouTube goes, I do get paid, obviously. I have 2 channels, the cleaning channel, Cleaning the Chaos, and then this channel. And then I also have my Instagram page. Yeah. I'm not gonna disclose how much I make on YouTube, but I do make a good amount to pay some of our bills, and that's been very helpful. But other than that, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I kind of do both. Obviously, I don't work out of the home, but I do work during the day and sometimes after the kids go to bed. It is a hard balance, but I do it. So with that said, my ideal plan is for when Jackson and Piper are both in school. So Jackson will be in kindergarten next year, and then I'll just have Piper here. And then Piper will go the very next year, I'm pretty sure. Her birthday's in July. And so I think we have the choice to have her wait, but then she'll be going into kindergarten just turning 6. So we haven't really figured out what we want to do. I think we're going to make our decision next year as far as that goes, like see how far she is in learning stuff here at home and whatnot. But that's the plan. And so in 2 years, they will all be in school. Again, I'm not sure what the plan is as far as my niece and my nephew. I might still have them a few days a week. But sometimes I think to myself how much YouTube work and other things I can get done while they are at school. Because obviously when they're here, we're cleaning up messes, we're teaching them, we're playing with them, and that takes a lot of time. We're feeding them lunch, all that. So when they're not here and they're in school, I'll have a lot more time to edit, a lot more time to film. I feel like I'll take my time editing. So to answer the question, will I always be a stay-at-home mom, or will I go back to work? Are you okay? Anyways, to answer the question, as long as our financial situation is the same as it is now or better as far as Chris's work goes, I will still be a stay-at-home mom. I do quotations because, like I said, I still am doing other things. I enjoy being home when I can go pick up the kids from school, or if they're sick, someone's here. I know that's not always an option for everybody, so I am very thankful for that, and I do feel very lucky that I am able to do that. So I would still like to be able to be available. My mom was actually a stay-at-home mom too. She kind of did the same thing as me though. She was the bookkeeper for my dad's company. So she did that at home. She had a little home office, and she did that on her free time, like whenever she could squeeze it in. And I never asked her. I'm sure she did a lot after we went to bed and stuff like that, but she was always there for us as far as like picking us up from school, taking us to dance and sports and everything like that. And I really do cherish that, and I'm glad that she was able to do that. Then she actually did go back to work after, I think my brother might have been in high school, but I can't remember. It was after I was long gone, college, whatever. She did go back to work. So it's not off the table, but while my kids are still here in the home, I would really want to be still available. So again, I know not everybody has that option, but I do get that question a lot, so I wanted to answer that. Especially since my niece and nephew were here today, because a lot of you guys asked about that too. Like, do you watch them every day? My brother is a fireman, so he works, I feel like I've said this before, but he works 24 hours on, and then he gets 48 hours off. Jackson, be careful. My sister-in-law works Monday through Thursday, and then my brother works all the odd days or whatever. So, and I say odd days because he does work some weekends. It just depends on when it lands on, what day he lands on. So if it's a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and nobody has to watch the kids because my sister-in-law is available. But Monday through Thursday, if my brother's on shift, my sister-in-law's mother actually watches them. So their Mimi watches them. But my brother also has a side little job that he does as well. So if he doesn't do those on all his days off, but if he has something scheduled for one of his days off, then I watch the kids. So basically watch them from 8 to around like 2 o'clock, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna get going with our day. I'm gonna also be filming a cleaning video. If you guys haven't seen, our poor little River is very sick, and I'm just trying to like keep him comfortable. He's been following me around all day. And if you guys don't know, I will leave a link in the iCard or down in the description for the last video where we talked about what's going on with him. And so we're still kind of, this video that I'm filming right now, we just found out yesterday. So it's been a few days. I'm posting this a few days after, but it's still really fresh on our mind. And Chris is also out of town today. So it's kind of been a lot last day, actually the last week with him, but we just found out yesterday the bad news. So yeah, just trying to get through today. Piper has dance later and all sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna take you guys along with us. All right, so we're in Piper's room. We're gonna get ready to put her, or we are gonna put her boots on, and I wanted to give you guys a little update on her feet. So I will link the video.
Space buns.
Space buns today. I'm gonna stretch her feet first. Can you face me so we can stretch you?
They're not space buns. They're pigtails. I got pigtails.
All right, can you sit right here so I can stretch your feet? Sit in front of me so I can.
Ow.
Piper, come scoot back. Audrey, do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so just face me please so I can do this. We went last week to an updated appointment. We haven't been in 3 months, and when we first went, her range like this, you're supposed to be at a 20-degree angle or something like that. So when we first started this, she was at a 0. Like she could only get to 0, like a neutral spot. And when we went last week, her left foot, I'm trying to stretch you, and then I'll put your boots on. Her left foot was at an 8, which is very good, or good. And then her right foot is a little stiffer than that. She didn't tell me the number, but I know that her left is at an 8. So her right is a little stiffer. Need to work on the right better. Obviously, we still need to get her to that 20 range so that she can walk with the flat feet without like it hurting or whatever.
I want to put my boots
Just for 30 minutes and then you get a candy.
Candy? Yeah!
So,
Candy.
a lot of you guys on that old video were very informative, like what I should do to try to get her to wear these, because she would not wear these before for more than like 10 minutes or more than like 5 minutes really, without wanting to take them off and like crying and stuff. Okay. But her therapist talked to her, and now Piper has been wearing these for at least 30 minutes a day, which I'm so proud of her. And she gets a candy. Some of the days she even wears them longer. So we're just gonna keep this up. Hopefully this will be the thing that once she gets her range of motion, the only thing that's stopping us then is breaking the habit. And this should be the thing that breaks the habit, I hope. So there's a little update there. We're gonna put these on her for 30 minutes. And then it should be lunchtime.
Look at my boots.
Here, step over there. She's still in her jammies because she has dance later, so I figured we just wear her jammies till we get her dance clothes on. Scoot back so they can see your boots. Cool.
Oh, I'm a rock star.
You are a rock star with those on. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer.
Wow. I'm a rock star.
Piper, where did we just go?
We got to dance class.
Can you show me some of your dance? Since I forgot to bring the camera.
This is like that.
Can you go?
This
Can you show sachet?
Sashay to the rest. Sashay to rest.
Why are you talking like a baby?
I'm not talking like baby.
So, wow, I look like a crazy lion. I took all the kids to Piper's dance class, picked Janet from school, took them to dance. It's always really crazy when I take all of them with me because their dance studio is in like a small little like shopping center, and Jackson always likes to play outside, and there isn't much area for him to play outside. But Jackson, show us your pants. Stand up. Oh my. All boys. So he usually looks like that when we leave because he's climbing under bushes and climbing trees and doing all sorts of stuff. But now I am getting ready to do the bedtime routine by myself since Chris is gone. My brother and sister-in-law are supposed to be coming over to do some work for my sister-in-law's website, take some pictures and stuff. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's what we're doing. It is 5 o'clock, so I'm getting these kids to bed early tonight. All right, guys, so I'm getting ready to feed our big boy, and he has been getting a special treat of wet food. We don't normally give him wet food, but this is how we know he'll eat his pills. So there's 2 blue pills, those are the antibiotics, and then there's this white one. That is a pain medicine, and this is all just from his surgery. And then he'll also, after he heals from that, he'll have a steroid as well until, just to like help him stay comfortable, I guess. I don't know. So we just do a half cup of dry food, like half of what we normally do, and a half a can. So we go through just 1 can a day and mix it on up. I'm sure you guys love seeing this. I'll let him lick the spoon. Good boy. And he gets so excited. So excited for his food. Okay. He had another pain one as well. That was like 2 little ones that we had to give him 3 times a day. But he finally took all of those. Thank goodness, because those must have tasted weird, because he could find, when I mixed it in the food like that, he would eat every single thing out of the bowl except for those 2 pills, and they were tiny. So he had to have found them and like spit them out or something, I don't know. But we would just have to like force there's like a way you like open his mouth, force it all the way down, close their mouth, and rub their neck to make them swallow. That's kind of how you do pills if your dog won't eat them with like a treat or something. So I'm glad that is done. And he's just on these last 2 for a few more days, I think. That is pretty much it for our day. We went over to my brother and sister-in-law's house so I can film their new trash can for part of my cleaning video. That goes on cleaning the chaos, and we ate hot dogs and french fries for dinner. It's usually what we do when Chris is not here, is we eat like really unhealthy kid food. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this little video. I just wanted to have you guys know a little bit of what is in my mind about being a stay-at-home mom, or like what I do as far as extra stuff and all that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.